Hi, my name is Brian Smatt, and I want to share with you for a few minutes 5 healthy habits that have been really key for me through my weight loss journey. Let me first tell you a little bit about that. Over 10 years ago, I lost 65 pounds. I was a former Weight Watcher leader, and more recently, I was the wellness coordinator for the city of Tallahassee for about a 3,000 plus workforce. And it's been my pleasure to talk and to engage our employees to live healthier lives. But I wanted to share with you for a few minutes 5 practical habits that have really played a big part in who I am. And I have had a lot of success, but I've also had a lot of failures over the years. And it is not easy, especially maintaining a weight loss of a significant amount like that. And one of those things that I want to first start out with our 5 healthy habits is to ask yourself the first one. What is your why? What is your why to make a change in your life? Was it a picture that you looked at? Did somebody say something? What is it that drives you to make a change? For me, I used to hate looking at pictures of myself when I was younger. I used to hide behind everybody else because I hated the way I looked. I was ashamed of the way I looked. And I wasted so many family pictures. And now more recently, it's about who I am. And so I had to learn to, when I started my journey to live healthier, was to make small goals. And if someone would have told me, hey, Brian, after almost a year, you're going to lose 65 pounds, I would say that's not going to happen. No way. But what I did was take the baby steps to get there. A pound here, a pound there, a pound there. And then all of a sudden it starts to add up. And then I feel like I can do this. And I wasn't going to let some of my past failures bring me down. Which brings me to my second healthy habit. The second healthy habit is to have the right mindset for change. And you've got to develop that foundation for change. Where is that mindset? Some will say it starts from day one when you wake up in the morning. You make your bed and you start the day off in the right mentality. Like, today is a day I'm going to own it. Today is a day I'm going to make the best decisions for my life. What I eat, how I'm productive at work, how I'm productive with my family, how I'm productive in the evening, and then get ready for bed, and then it just plays right back the next day. But you got to have that right mindset. If you want to live a healthier life and have the most optimization for that, you've got to create the right foundation. And number 3, it's all about having a healthy nutrition and a balanced nutrition. Now for me, this is one of my weak areas. And this includes everything from good healthy snacks, having a good hearty breakfast in the morning to rejuvenate those lost cells that you had when you slept overnight, to rejuvenate your body with those good cells again, to get your blood flowing, to get a glass of water first thing in the morning before you have any caffeinated drink. And then it carries out through having a good mid-morning snack with a good lunch, another mid-afternoon snack, and then finishing it with a good balanced dinner. And like me, topping off with a good dessert. You gotta finish with dessert. But it's all about how you do it, portion controls and balance. And that is how the nutrition, and for me, I know that's a big deal. I used to, 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I was at my heaviest, I used to love snacking. And for me, my snack options was a Mountain Dew with a bag of M&Ms. Maybe I would mix it up a little day with 3 Musketeers, a Milky Way. How many of us can attest to that you're hungry, you're craving something in the middle of the afternoon in between lunch and dinner? And it was easy, convenient, the vending machines. And so I had to learn to be able to refocus. Okay, I know I'm gonna be hungry at 2 o'clock, but how do I focus what I'm used to doing, go down the elevator to the vending machine and buying what the next easiest, cheap, most convenient snack is? Well, now I know I'm gonna be hungry. I can't avoid that 2 o'clock in the middle of the afternoon. So let me substitute that Musketeer or that bag of M&Ms with maybe a bag of cashews or peanuts. I still wanna get my chocolate fix. So what I'll do now is I'll put in a handful of chocolate chips. And for me, it's all about making decisions that are more balanced and a healthy nutrition. That's a really big healthy habit. And that did not come overnight, and I had to learn to get there. The 4th one is focus on fitness. Some of us it comes easy. Some of us can run and walk and get on a bike. Some of us have no problems going to a fitness room or a fitness center or a club. Not me. I'm not one of those. I'd rather do something in the privacy of my house. I'm not a big runner, but what I will do is try and get my 10,000 steps in. That didn't come overnight, and I had to get there. And there's an acronym that many people will use called FIT, which stands for frequency, intensity, and tenacity. So say, for example, like I know walking is a struggle for some people, but say I want to walk, my goal is to walk 10,000 steps in 6 months. I'm going to work my way up there with some amount of frequency. Maybe I'm going to get 3,000 to 5,000 steps in, and then I'm going to intensify that by increasing that. And the same thing with tenacity. I once heard that the best exercise to help you get fit and in shape and motivated is the one that you're going to do. So if you're not a runner, or if you're not going to swim, find something that you will enjoy. Maybe it's gardening, maybe it's playing tennis, maybe it's out playing with the grandkids or kids, but finding something that you will enjoy. And I once heard that there's 3 factors that will contribute to success, and all of these go in unity. The first one being exercise, the second one being nutrition, and the third one being a rest. You have all 3 of those, that's a good recipe for success. And finally, the 5th and probably the most important habit that I can share is being properly healthy mentally. Keeping the right mind active, keeping your mind active, avoiding brain drains. Those are important, especially in the times that we're living where everything is just stress is all around you. If you can eliminate the mental part of that and focus and approach the mental health in a proper mindset, then the rest of the things will fall into place. And I'm going to finish with this, a question, kind of a rhetorical question, but how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? So I'll say once again, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? Now I want to get back to where I started. What is your why? And for me, my why is my wife and my daughter. Being able to be around and see my wife get older, my daughter get older and go through life and be there as a dad for her. That's what my why is, and that's what motivates me. I hope this was practical for you. I really appreciate you just spending a few minutes as we share with you simple, practical, healthy habits.